Hey everybody, this is Danelle. Today we are going to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is a smart contract platform, the number two cryptocurrency in the entire cryptocurrency market. And as we learn more about cryptocurrencies and the cryptocurrency market, it's important for us to have an understanding of the underlying technology and the importance of a particular cryptocurrency. We talk about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking more about Ethereum. We've been talking about NFTs, which many are built on Ethereum as well as other smart contract platforms. So it's important for us to kind of dig a little deeper as we learn together and do our due diligence as we decide and make investment decisions when it comes to cryptocurrency. As usual, we're going to go through the crypto market really quickly. As you can see here, Bitcoin is still holding above $20,000 at 21.5 currently, still down approximately 7% over the past week. Ethereum, as we have news of the upcoming merge, and we will talk about that, as Ethereum will now be going from proof of work, which is the type of protocol for Bitcoin, and it's going to be moving over to proof of stake. So we'll talk a little bit about that and the importance of that. And so Ethereum, as we see here, leading up to the merge, which has now been announced to begin the beginning of next month, is now down approximately 8%. So a lot of pumping of Ethereum had gone on over the past month or so after it hit a low of around 800, and now it's about almost 1700 at the time. It went up to 2000 and is now starting to pull back a little bit now that we are finding more information about the merge. If you've heard this saying, buy the rumor, sell the news. So when you hear a rumor or news about a particular stock or cryptocurrency, a lot of people, because of there being excitement and anticipation of what that news could be, people usually trade and get into a particular stock or cryptocurrency, and that causes it to rise. And then as the news actually comes out or when the actual event happens, usually people sell because then the anticipation isn't quite there now that the actuality has come to fruition. So that's a very interesting concept. We can go over that another time with regards to some of the reasoning behind why some stocks and cryptocurrencies tend to go up or down and are volatile for certain reasons. That's one of the things that's out there with regards to buying the rumor, sell the news. So that seems to be happening a little bit with Ethereum right here, but it's still holding above 1500 right now. So we'll see if it'll continue to creep slowly back down towards that $1,000 to $1,200 range. But for now, it's still staying above 1500. Also, another big story that came out today in the investing world is Tesla stock has split 3-1. So that means that if you had one share of Tesla, it has now become 3 shares. So you are now getting 2 extra shares on top of the one. But I want people to understand that a stock split doesn't mean anything has changed about the company. Tesla's market cap, as you can see here, is near $1 trillion. It's been trading at around this valuation for a while now. Nothing changed between yesterday and today with regards to the market cap, except for the fluctuations that happened throughout the day, but it generally stayed the same. So it's just like having either a $5 bill or 5 $1 bills. It's still $5 either way you cut it. So basically, Tesla has now split it. So you now have 3 shares instead of 1. So the price went from approximately $900 to now approximately $300. And as you can see, it was announced earlier this month that the stock would be splitting, and it's still ranged in that $800 to $900 range throughout the entire time leading up to the actual split. And today it stayed pretty stagnant for the most part. It looks like it went down just under 0.35%. So not even a full percent did it go down today after the stock split. So now you just have more shares as opposed to what you had yesterday, but nothing has changed in terms of the basic fundamentals of Tesla up to today. So we're going to go through NFTs really quickly just to look at the last 24 hours. As you can see, it's the same players that we've seen over the last several weeks, but there are some newcomers. Swap is still here in the top 5. It was up there last week as well, and that was a newcomer. Izu, I'm not familiar with this particular NFT project, but that is new to the top 10. ABC also is a new NFT project to the top 10. We still have Clone X in the top 10. CryptoPunks always lingering around the top 10, if not in the top 10. Doodles, Ethereum name service, which is the domain name service on the blockchain, and NFL all day still doing very well on the Flow blockchain. So let's get to it. With Ethereum, the merge has now been announced to start on September 6th. So, coming from the Ethereum Foundation, which is the team behind and working on the Ethereum blockchain, has said that the merge will begin on September 6th, as you see here. They announced that the system wide transition, which is known as the merge, will begin on the 6th as it starts with the activation of the Bellatrix upgrade. Then the rest of the merge process will begin action with a completion date expected between September 10th and September 20th. And as I mentioned, the merge will switch Ethereum's proof of work to proof of stake, which is basically two different methods of validating transactions on this particular decentralized blockchain technology. So, what is Ethereum and what is the importance of Ethereum and why is it the number 2 cryptocurrency in the world? It is the number 1 smart contract platform we have right now. Basically, ever since it came out, it was founded by Vitalik Buterin amongst a few others, but he was the brainchild behind what a smart contract is and what it can be with relation to cryptocurrency and Ethereum. As you can see here, a smart contract is a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement between buyer and seller being directly written into lines of code. So this is why crypto, particularly platforms like Ethereum, are going to make a major impact across many industries, not just non-fungible tokens. We hear about NFTs all the time, but it can really disrupt other industries when it comes to insurance, when it comes to law, when it comes to even retail, when it comes to other forms of technology. Because what's going to happen is that the contract is going to be self-executing. So there's going to be no need for a third party to go through files, to read through files, and to compare documents and then validate and make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. You will be able to use lines of code, and then if certain conditions are met, then that contract will be executed. So there's going to be no need for anyone to approve, because as long as the particular conditions are met that are set in the contract, then it's going to automatically execute. I saw an interview a long time ago where Vitalik talked about smart contracts similar to a vending machine. When you put your dollar into the vending machine and you chose which candy bar or chip bag you wanted out of the vending machine then carries out your wishes. Once you press the button for that corresponding piece of candy or snack that you wanted, once you put that dollar in there, the vending machine is then going to execute the conditions of the contract where you put in the money. You had pressed what you wanted. Once you put in the money, it's now going to execute the condition, which was, I want B5, that Snickers bar. Give it to me now. So as soon as you put in that money and pay the amount that it cost to get that Snickers bar, the vending machine then executes it. So that's exactly what the smart contract is going to be doing. So smart contracts permit trusted transactions and agreements to be carried out among disparate, anonymous parties without the need for a central authority, legal system, or external enforcement mechanism. So as you can see, what you need to know, smart contracts are self-executing lines of code with the terms of an agreement between a buyer and seller automatically verified and executed via a computer network. Smart contracts deployed to blockchains render transactions traceable, transparent, and irreversible. So once those conditions are locked in for a particular smart contract, it is locked in and it will be visible and available on the blockchain for anyone to see. Now, some smart contracts will have permissions where only certain people will have access to view those transactions. So there will be some privacy element there. But in terms of it being transparent and being open and available for others to see, that's what the blockchain is all about. And it's going to continue to get better and better with time. You see, Ethereum is already working on going from proof of work, which has been much maligned because of the fact that it uses a lot of energy using the proof of work model. So now they say that the proof of stake model will reduce the energy consumption by 99%, which is absolutely amazing. So that's going to be one argument people will not be able to use anymore when it comes to NFTs. So as you can see, the Ethereum Foundation here, we'll go to their website. It is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting Ethereum and the related technologies. And you can learn as much as you like going to this website, as well as doing all the searches out in the interwebs to learn more about Ethereum, especially if you come from a developer side of things. Now, smart contract platforms are becoming more and more popular. More and more are being added to the cryptocurrency market. As we mentioned, Ethereum is the top dog in the smart contract platform space right now. As you can see, their market cap is at over $200 billion. Platform behind it, which is Binance Chain with the BNB coin. You have Cardano right behind Binance Chain. You have Avalanche. Ethereum Classic was the original Ethereum before it forked. And that is a whole nother story. But basically, Ethereum ended up forking into two separate chains. Chainlink is actually a platform that is built on top of Ethereum, but they also do some very interesting things when it comes to collecting data and executing based on that data. We have Stellar, Algorand, VeChain, EOS, Tezos, Phantom. These are some of the more popular. These are in the top 60. And most of them, Solana for some reason is not listed here, but Solana also is another smart contract platform that many believe can compete with Ethereum and potentially overtake Ethereum in the smart contract realm, but they also have their share of issues with a number of outages that have occurred over the last couple of years. But they are really making a run forward, particularly with their NFTs that are really starting to pick up some speed. So we will continue to keep you posted on what's going on there. But we just wanted to give you a brief explainer of what a smart contract is, why it's important. You'll continue to hear some more information about Ethereum and what's happening with this upcoming merge, and we will be on it. We look forward to connecting with you. Please feel free to reach out to us anytime. Looking forward to linking up with you on the network chain. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.